Okay, pains or injuries? Feeling good? Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through yobindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab, Level 2, Level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets so that you can find a comfortable cross-legged position, as well as a lengthy, tall spine. All right, let the palms face up and fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Settling into your seat, connecting to the spine. Let your shoulders broaden. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll the center. A few more rounds. Chin back toward the chest again, and then taking the opposite direction. And one more giant circle. And lifting the chin parallel to floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet, turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in, outer rotation, circling. Come back to center, switch them around. And back to center again, cross your shins. Take the opposite crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up and extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Stay twisting right. Walk your right hand slightly further back. Lean back as well. And then twist, finding a different spot along your spine. Take back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. So first, a vertical line with your spine. Stay twisting. Walk your left hand slightly further back. Lean back as well. And then when you find your twist here, maybe a different spot. Take it back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Take it back up. Side bend to the left. Take it back up. Keep your legs with your hands. Outer rotation. Walk your hands slightly further back. Then lift the chest up. Broaden your shoulders. Gently looking up and squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. Come back to neutral. Extend the legs forward. Extend the arms forward. All right, we're going to go in 3 successive forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward. Keep a neutral spine. Come back up to vertical. Draw forward a little bit more. Come back to vertical. This time, draw forward to your deepest. Stay there. Grab your feet, ankles, or your shins. Re-lengthen the spine on the exhale. Draw forward a little bit more deeply. And begin to release. Take it back to vertical. Step the feet a little bit wider, about mat's width distance. Right hand to floor, left arm forward, bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. 3 times. Draw back and twist. Draw back and twist. Stay twisting. Left hand to outer right leg. Right hand further back. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, deepen the twist. Stay twisting. Walk your left hand further forward along the leg to the outside of the right ankle. Keep your right hand on the floor for support as you deepen your twist. Once you connect to your deeper twist, right hand can come back behind you to your lower back or to your inner left thigh if you can reach, and deepen that twist and the shoulder opener on the right side. And release. Make your way back to center. Switch sides. Left hand down, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Draw back. Twist. Draw back. Twist. Stay twisting. Right hand outer left leg. Left hand further back. Re-lengthen, adjusting, and then twisting deeper. Stay twisting. Slide the right hand further forward to our left ankle. Twist again, and then you can use your left hand to your lower back. If you can reach for your inner right thigh, you can take that to twist. And draw the left shoulder back to open up the front of the left shoulder some more. Release. Take it back to center. Let the feet go a little bit wider. Left hand, inner left leg, right arm overhead, side bend over to the left. Stay side bending, square the torso over your left leg, left hand to floor, inhale, right arm forward, exhale, grab the foot, re-lengthen and fold. Release, take it back up. Right hand inside the right leg, left arm overhead, and then start to slide over to the right, going for the left side stretch. Stay to the right side, start to square the torso over your right leg, right hand to support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, grabbing the foot, ankles or your shins, and then folding forward a little bit more deeply. Release, take it back up again, square back to center. Let the feet go even wider if you have a little bit more in you. Hands rotating outwardly, slightly back behind you. Inhale, lengthen, lift up, squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. Expand. Come back to neutral with your spine. Press your fingers against the floor as you lean forward with a more neutral spine, maybe even a slight upper back bend. Once you get to a certain point, if you can go a little bit further, you can switch hand positions and move your hands forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Crawl the hands further forward. In the next few breaths, at your own pace, if you have a little bit more flexibility to pancake toward the floor, you can keep working further and further forward with your hands to get flatter and flatter with your torso. Alrighty, beginning to work your way back up. With your hands to your inner thighs above your knees, pull up and your knees will bend. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Draw the heels in for Baddha Konasana. Grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, forward folding. If you want, pressing your elbows to your inner thighs to get more hip opening. Then start to take it back up. Step the feet to the floor, about match with distance. Pivot to your heels, support with your hands, and then windshield wipe your knees, side to side. The next time you draw your knees over to the right, stay there and start to sit up tall. Rotate to face the back of the room. Right hand for support. Inhale, reach your left hand further and further back in space, and then tractioning your fingertips to the floor as you bow forward. Keep extending through your left fingertips for the stretch of the left arm into your left shoulder blade, and then crossing over to the outer right legs as a contralateral stretch. Walk it back in. Keep the legs as they are. Inhale. Exhale. Counter twist to the left. Release. Come back to center. Lift the knees back up and center your seat. You're probably off to the side a little bit. And then you're going to windshield wipe your knees again, side to side. Next time you drop off over to your left, stay there, sitting up tall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to rotate to face the back of the room and reach your right hand further and further back. So again, the contralateral stretch from your right fingertips through the right arm, right shoulder blade, lower back on the left side, outer left hip, outer left leg. Begin to walk it back in. Keep the legs. Counter twist to the right. Release, back to center. Lift your knees again. And reset. Windshield wiper. All right, come back to center. Step the left heel in a little bit. Right ankle to the left knee. Flex your right foot. Step the left heel in. Sitting up tall. Three-legged tabletop, lift. Release your seat down. Drop your knees over to your left side. Right hand behind you. Left arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to center. Counter twist to the left. Back to center. Square back. With your hands supporting, lower onto your back. Keep your left foot stepping down. Start to take leg cradle to the right leg. You can lift your head in the upper back, threading the arms underneath. And then once you have the hooking of the arms to your right leg, let the head and the upper back be heavy and draw that right leg in with you. Release that action. Half happy baby, grabbing the outer right foot, draw the right heel out to your side, and then as actively press your right leg up with your leg, pull the right leg down with your arm. Then start to release, lift the upper torso. Take the right knee over the right shoulder, working on reclined compass. Right? So digging your shoulder underneath and behind the right leg, and then lean back again, still going into your hips right now. Now keep your shoulder underneath your leg, left hand to grab the outer right foot. If you're able to, extend the leg out, thread the head past your arm, and then start to recline back. If you can get all the way flat to the floor, extend the leg out. Either stay here if you want to add on. Pick up the left foot. Right hand to grab the left foot, and then lower the left knee toward the floor. Right? You don't have to touch. If you don't have the mobility, you don't have to touch. All right. Start to release. Left foot back down. Draw the right knee back in, hugging your right knee in. And release. Draw both knees in, hugging both knees in, even out. When you're ready, roll forward and back until you come to seated position. Reset your positioning. Right foot to the floor, left ankle on top of the right knee. Draw the right heel in, sitting tall. All right, three-legged tabletop. Press your right heel down, lift the feet. Sit all the way back down. Drop your knees over to the right. See the spinal twist. Left hand behind. Your right arm is up. Inhale. Exhale, twist facing the front. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Square back. Lift the knees back up. With your hands supporting, start to lower onto your backs. Then hug your left knee in, coming into leg cradle. As you have the arms hooking to your left leg, make sure you flex your left foot to protect the ankle joint, the knee joint, the left leg, and then let the head and the upper back get heavy. Drag that leg in with you. Start to release in action. Half happy baby. So grab the outside of the left foot. As you extend the left leg up actively with your leg, pull down with your arm. So you're still going into your hip opening. Begin to release that action, and then you're going to pick up the head and the upper back again. Start to dig your left shoulder underneath the left knee. Then taking the right hand to grab the top and the outer left foot. And so again, for those of you who don't quite have the flexibility to extend the leg fully, you can maybe just work in whatever capacity here, right? If you're able to, thread the head past your arm, extend the leg out, coming into a reclining position of your compass pose. You may remain here or pick up the right foot. Left hand to grab the right foot, and then start to flatten that right leg toward the floor. Begin to break, step it back down, release. Draw the left knee in, hug your left knee in. Then also hug the right knee in. Take happy baby to both sides. And then again, actively press your legs up with the legs, pull down with your arms. And start to release, roll forwards and backwards along your spine until you come to seated position. Draw the left heel in, swing the right leg back. Pigeon. Set up your pose, elongate your spine. Let's keep a back bend for a little bit here. And then start to make your way forward into the forward fold. All right, let's lift the torso back up, left hand to the floor, bend your right knee, grabbing your right foot, and kick back. Once you steady your balance, left arm up. Wrap the left hand back behind you. Walk your hands a little bit lower toward the ankles, flex your foot, and kick back. And then keep your left hand binding to the right foot. Reach your right arm forward to the revolved position of this mermaid one. Release, and let's take mermaid two. Grab the inside of the foot. Draw that foot in. Slip the foot to your elbow crease. Reach right hand toward the head. You may always stay here with your left hand supporting. If you can, reach your left arm up. And then if you can, take the bind. Mermaid two. Begin to release. Sit the left feet down. Extend the right leg out to the side. And then let's side bend. Right arm to inside the right leg, left arm overhead, and side bend over to the right. And for those of you with a little bit more mobility, and you can reach all the way to your side to bind, take it. If you cannot, that's fine. I can't do it. And for those of you who cannot bind in this variation, notice the next variation we take, you might be able to bind in the second one. All right, take it back up. Keep the legs. Twist to your left. Square back. Twist to the right. Square back. You're going to take your left leg. Draw it behind you. And you notice that in this variation, you might be able to bind. Right hand inside the right leg, left arm overhead. Start to slide over to your right. All right, so this may give you a little bit more freedom to reach to bind to the right foot with your left hand. All right, the reason is because with the heel behind you and taking inner rotation with your left thigh, the thigh joint, the thighs rolling inwardly in this way gives you a little bit more space to lean over to the right to get a better extension to bind. Right? If you have your leg rolling the other way, out of rotation, notice that the left foot and the left shin was actually in your way, right? Preventing you to go sideways a little bit deeper. Here, it's rotating inwardly. It's giving you more extension, more space, more freedom to roll into the side stretch. All right, you're going to stay low in the side stretch. You're going to lift the torso square over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can stay here for another 3 breaths. Those of us who are quite open in the hamstrings and the hips and can square the hips into a split, you're going to extend the left leg back behind you and fold forward over the right leg. All right, if you have the split, you can keep the split. Then everyone start to lift back up. Twist to your left. Release, counter twist to the right. Release, you're going to square back. Draw the left heel back in. Swing the right leg back. Oh, actually, no. We did it the other way. Extend the right leg forward, extend the left leg forward. Inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. We were in a low grounded position when we took the pigeon. I was going to take it into down dog. All right, release, coming back up. Draw the right heel in. Swing the left leg back. All right, that's how we came into pigeon. We're going to repeat it on the second side. All right, once you set up your legs, walk your hands back. Elongate your spine. Let's hold it here for a few breaths. And begin to make your way forward. All right, make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Bend your left knee, grabbing the outer left foot. Mermaid 1, kick back. Once you're steady, reach your right arm forward and up. Then begin to reach your right hand back to grab the other side of the foot. Walk your hands a little bit further down so that you can flex your left foot and kick it back. Then keep the bind of the right hand to your left foot. Extend the left arm forward and up into your revolved position of your Mermaid 1. Release. Let's take Mermaid 2. With your left hand, grab the inside of the foot. Draw that foot in. Slip it across your forearms to your left elbow crease. Then reach your right arm up and back to bind if you have it. Begin to release. Take the right seat down. Extend the left leg out to the side. Left arm inside the left leg, right arm out and overhead, and start to slide to your left and extend for the side stretch at the right side. All right, if you have the range to reach further to bind, take the bind. So notice how the right shin, right foot, top of the foot, is almost in the way, right? So for most of us in this variation, right, you're taking outer rotation with your right leg. That actually obstructs us and does not allow us, most of us, the length to bind, right? So for me, I'm not able to bind, right? This is preventing me from getting the extension. All right, start to release, make your way back up, keep the legs as they are, twist to the right. Come back to center, counter twist to your left. And this just to give our spine and our backs a little bit of a release. Back to center. Now you're going to take the right leg. Draw it back behind you. So notice now the right thigh is rotating inwardly, okay? Left arm inside the left leg, right arm overhead, and then side bend over to your left. All right, notice how this inner rotation of your right thigh gives you a little bit more extension, a little bit more space to take that side stretch on this side, or actually in this variation, on both sides for me, very easy to take the bind of the hand to foot. All right, stay low. You're going to square the torso over your left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And so again, either stay here in this variation of that forward fold. For those of us with the split, extend the right leg all the way back into the split and fold. Keeping your leg variation, inhale, take it back up. Twist to the right. Back to center, counter twist to the left. Release, take it back in. Draw the right heel back in. Extend the left leg forward as well. And again, take the feet about mat's width. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. All right. Draw the left heel in. Leg cradle in a seated position. I think I'm okay facing forward. Okay. All right, let's take your compass or sundial, right knee over your right shoulder. Left hand, grab the right foot. Extend out. We're going to take that as a double compass. Right hand to grab the left foot, shift back toward the sacrum, and extend the left leg out as well. All right, and for those of you who cannot fully extend the second leg, maybe the second leg can be parallel to the floor. The shin parallel to the floor as a modification. This is quite beautiful as well, and still quite challenging. All right, starting to release. Let's take a cross-legged position. Take the hands back behind you, outer rotation. Lift and expand. All right, so using this as a way to neutralize your spine, take your spine out of the rotation, and also broadening your shoulders a little bit here. All right, release, second side. Draw the right heel in, left shin to leg cradle first. Left shin. Oh, okay, so do the other side. All right, when you're ready, dig the left shoulder underneath the left knee. Right hand, grab the top and outer left foot. And start to extend out. All right, so this is first your single compass, regular compass, seated. Then start to shift back toward the sacrum. Pick up the right foot with your left hand. And so again, if you cannot fully extend the leg, keeping your right knee bent, right? This is quite beautiful as well. If you're able to fully extend both legs. All right, once you get a few breaths in, start to release the pose. Cross your shins again, opposition on top this time. And then outer rotation with your hands slightly back behind you. Lift your chest into back bend and expand the front body. All right, release. We're going to try to do the same thing, reclining. All right, so we did, on the first round, we did the preparatory work, right? We did the one arm. This time, we're going to bind again and extend both arms out. So let's recline back. Let's start with your right knee in. Again, right knee, right leg cradle again first. All right, start to release that action. Right shoulder underneath your right knee for first, the single bind of your compass. Left hand, right foot. Start to extend the right leg out. Once you have your right leg fully extended, pick up the left foot. Grab the outs of the left foot with your right hand and extend that leg out as well. All right, so you think of your legs as two arms to a clock, and they are separating. So think about maybe like, what is this, like 10 o'clock? Right, the left leg is at 10, the right leg is about 12. Right, starting to break, take it back in, square back to center, hug both knees in first. All right, step the right foot down, second side, leg cradle first to the left leg. Then start to dig your left shoulder underneath the left knee, right hand to grab outer left foot. As you extend out, full extension of the left leg. Once you have that, pick up the right foot with your left hand, and then extend the right leg out as well. So think of your legs, as two arms of a clock. The right leg is 2 o'clock, left leg is about 12 o'clock. That's right. Good. I remember. All right. Starting to break. Take it back to center. Hug both knees in. And then again, roll forwards and back along the spine until you come to seat. And then roll forward to walk it back to the down dog and walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in the down dog. Let's take 3 tuck-toe up dogs. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Allow this hips to draw down as you lift your chest into a back bend. Exhale, take it back to down dog. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale forward to a plank. Keep your toes tucked under. Allow the hips to draw down as you lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Hips draw down, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up, stepping your right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Set up your pose, lunging forward. Once you have your hips and your legs set up, arms up, Venus Mudra. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Release, hands to the inside of the right foot. Turn the left heel in. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. Hands either side and fold, or left hand to grab the right ankle and fold. All right, we're going to take it as kneeling Vishvamitrasana. So right hand stays to the floor, left hand to pick up the right foot. And extend out. So it's this compass bind, compass pose over and over again, right? Start to release. Right foot comes back down. Let's take this same pose and change it up a little bit. We're going to pick up the left knee and shift to your left tiptoes. And then same thing, right shoulder underneath your knee, right hand to the floor, left hand to bind to the right foot, and kick it out. Now, if you're not able to stay on your left tiptoes, and you want to keep the left heel down, you can do that too. All right, step it back down, hands to support. You're going to step the left foot back. All right, so this is the full expression of that Vishvamitrasana. Right shoulder underneath again, hand to the floor. Right hand to left hand to right foot. Pick up the foot. Extend. Well done. Step it back down. Yeah, me too. I started getting a cramp on my left foot, so I had to step out of it. So I lost my pose too. All right, let's take it back down to the floor. Ground the palms. Step the right foot back. Lower all the way down to your belly. Take the hands forward. Let's take Sphinx as a way to allow the spine to kind of quiet down a little bit. Right? So in that compass kind of bind, right? Vishvamitrasana. We first took it as a kneeling position. Then we took it into the tiptoe position, or the heel down squatting position, or the full pose, which is the extended leg starting from the side angle kind of shape. All right, let's take it to child's pose. Lift the elbows up, lower the chest, walk your hands back, child's pose. Down dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside, the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touching the right arm. Kick back up. Stepping, your left foot forward, crescent moon. Right knee comes down. All right, once you set up the pose, arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, non-dominant thumb on top. So continue to work with the hip opening and the shoulder opener. All right, starting to release, hands to the inside of the left foot. Rotate your right heel back. Start to dig your left shoulder underneath your left knee. Either hands to either side and fold, or right hand to your left ankle, bow forward. All right, so this is the first one, which is the kneeling position of the compass Vishva. All right, left hand stays to the floor. Right hand to bind to the left foot. Pick up the foot, extend out. All right, let's break. This time, I'm going to shift to step on the right tiptoes. Right, and again, if your tiptoes cannot stay balanced on your tiptoes, take the heel down instead. Either is fine. Again, picking up the left foot with your right hand, and then extend it out. All right, starting to break. Oh my goodness, I'm so much tighter on this side. Let's see if I can get to the last one. All right, stepping your right foot down. So this is like the side angle shape, right? So oftentimes, Vishwamitrasana starts from the side angle. Then you dig your left shoulder under. Ground the palm. Pick up the left foot with your right hand and see. Sorry, I'm not able to do it. I'm so tight on this side. Nice. Aliona. Very nice. Right? And then now Lee's doing the right thing, which is take it to the level that is appropriate, and then you just work on whatever you can. Beautiful. All right, let's break. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not able to do the full pose on this side. I'm much tighter on this side, so I'm not able to complete it. So my apologies. All right, let's step the left foot back. And again, let's lower all the way down to the belly, taking your Sphinx pose to let the spine and the back quiet down. All right, let's take a child's pose. Lift the elbows. Elbows go outwardly to lower your chest. Walk your hands back for child's pose. Down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. With your hands supporting. Bend at the knees. Let the seat draw down a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back, neutral spine. Through the strength of your legs and neutral spine. Start to rise up. All right, feet together, knees together. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center. Hands to the waist. Fingertips point forward. Thumbs to your lower back. Draw the elbows back. Broaden your chest. With your thumbs, press against your lower back to lean the hips forward. Upper torso leaning back into a back bend. So this is a nice way to sustain a standing back bend with the support of the hands. Let's take a few breaths here. Come back to neutral. Releasing. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Right hand to knee. Or yogic toe lock. Extend left arm out and open. All right, so we took it from reclining to seated or seated to reclining. Now we're going to take it to a standing compass. Okay, right hand to heel if you're going there. If you're going for standing compass, right shoulder underneath your right knee. Left hand to bind to the foot. And extend. Good. That's a good one. The best one I've seen you do in a while now. So, all right, let's walk it out side to side. All right, I have my good days and my bad days too. Let's see what this side does. All right, this is my tighter side. Okay. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Left hand to knee, right arm out. Yogic toe lock, extend if you want, and open out. Continue to work there, or work a little bit deeper. Left hand to heel, take the left leg a little higher. And then finally, we're working with standing compass on this side. Shoulder underneath the knee, right hand to bind to outside the top of left foot. Oh, good, Aliona. Nice. Okay, let's break. All right, so let's take the arms around the upper spine. Expand the arms into back bend, looking up. All right, just give the spine a little bit of a release. Let's take it forward one more time. Take it back. Back to center, tree pose. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Right sole of the foot, inner left leg. Arms up and out. All right, if you're taking it into the half lotus, forward fold, and tiptoe balance, go ahead and work on that. All right, let's break. Make your way back up. Step the right foot down and walk it out side to side. All right, second side. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose. And once you get a few breaths in, when you're ready to work on your variations, take whatever. All right, so half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balance, if you took that. I was actually going for pistol squat as well on the first side, but not very successfully. All right, well done. Making your way back up to tree. And then stepping your left foot down, walk it out side to side. All right, come back to center, bend the knees, chair. Exhale, dive forward, crow pose. And then whenever you are ready to break, walk, jump back, chaturanga, dog, down, dog. All right, when you're ready, bend the knees, walk, jump through to a seated position. Keep the left leg extended. Step the right foot down, Marichyasana. You should have about one fist distance between your left leg and the right foot. And you want also your right shin to be vertical to the floor if you can. You're going to shift the weight a little bit off to your left side. Right seat stays off the floor. Left hand to the floor. Right arm is up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. You may stay here, or if you're taking a bind, right arm around the right shin for the full bind, left hand behind you, and again, folding forward best you can. Release, take it back up, keep the legs, twist to the right. Back to center, counter twist to your left. Back to center, half virasana. Draw the right foot back, inner thighs are working toward each other. You should be able to insert your right hand between your right foot and your right outer leg. Left hand stays to the floor, right arm is up, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Release, take it back up. Bend your left knee for Bharadvajasana. It's a half lotus of the right foot, left foot to your right hip crease. The right hand, fingertips point over to the right side, the palm facing down. Insert the hand to outer left leg. Left hand works slightly back behind you. Now, if you have the extension to wrap all the way back to bind to the left foot with your left hand, you can take the bind. If you cannot, hand to the floor supporting is fine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the left shoulder back to twist, but looking forward past your right shoulder. And the right ear tilts toward the right side. So looking forward, chin toward the right shoulder. ear slightly tilting back. So this is your Bharadvajasana. Begin to release. Support the left leg, extend forward. Support the right leg, extend forward. Hands either side, flex and point your feet a whole bunch of times. All right, come back to stillness, second side. Right leg extended, step the left foot down, Marichyasana. So you have 1 fist distance between your right leg and your left foot, vertical left shin. Right hand to your floor, tilting to right side a little bit, left arm up, inhale, exhale, reach forward to fold. And if you have binding, left arm around the left shin for the half bind with the right hand supporting, or the right hand coming back as well to take the full bind. And then do the best you can to forward fold. Begin to release. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Center again, counter twist to the right. Center half virasana. Draw the left foot back. Inner thighs are working toward each other. And again, you should be able to insert your left hand between your outer left thigh, inner left ankle. Right hand to floor, left arm is up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Release, take it back to center. Bharadvajasana. Top of the right foot to your left hip crease. Right hands to support. Fingertips are pointing to your left, palm facing down. You then insert the fingers to the outer right knee. Right hand behind you for support. Binding if you have it. Looking forward, chin toward the left shoulder, and tilting your left ear back in space. Bharadvajasana. And begin to release. Support the right leg to extend forward. Support the left leg, extend forward. Hands either side for support, flex and point a whole bunch of times. So I just thought of one more compass bind. All right, it is a half lotus, top of the right foot to your left hip crease. I haven't done this in a very long time. I don't know if I can make it. All right, so half lotus with your left foot. Then pick up the right. Oh, I don't even know if I can do it. All right, the left knee can come down to floor for support. And then the right knee over. I don't think I can do it. All right, so I can't do it. Your left knee can come down to the floor to support like this. All right, your left knee can come down. You can even tilt to the side. All right, so basically, I'm going to fake it. I'm going to take the shin to the floor. So imagine this is a half lotus, okay? And then you're going to bind. So this foot comes to your hip like this, half lotus. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And you can take the left knee down for support if you want. That's right. And then hike the right knee in and then over to take the bind. Are you able to do it? Maybe, maybe. You can roll to the side to the left to support your left leg. You don't have to sit down on the sacrum. Right? Ah, good. Okay. So that's the beginning of the shape. If you're able to balance and extend the leg out, maybe. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Right? And then, of course, if you are able to balance on the sacrum, and looking at you, maybe, if we just balance on the sacrum. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see. Ah, okay. Okay, so you can do it that way, right? Yeah, that's right. Good, 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 good. Then are you able to balance? Yes. Very nice. Good. All right. Extend the legs out. I remember because all of this stuff was from from a class I did yesterday. And then one of the students, who's also a teacher, asked me, "Oh, let's work on Vishwamitrasana next week." And that's what all of this is coming from, right? All of this is Vishva, all of the different ways of doing it. And I just remember I took a photograph of some other students doing this pose. They were able to do it. I couldn't do it. Um, so very close to what you were doing. And so, yes, now in looking at your knee being down, and maybe that's a little bit too tilted to the side, better is to first find the sacrum and balance there with a half lotus. And then, with one hand down like you were doing, keep the balance, extend the leg out. And once you have the full pose, you can move your hand. All right? So let's try that with the second side. All right, so half lotus first. All right, so Natalie was working with leg cradle first. All right, and then left hand to right foot to bind, hand to the floor. Oh, sorry, left hand to the floor to balance, right hand to left foot. That's right. And then extend up. There you go. Good. Great. Good. Right, so in coming into this shape, right? Previously, I used to do this reclining four corners pose with the half lotus, right? And that's how we used to do it, which is half lotus, right? And we took it into leg cradle, and then we took it into the bind here. And then we also did it in a seated position. So that was very much, right, the way we came into that four corners pose in a half lotus. That's how we used to do it as well. So it's a combination of that transition into all of this, right? Actually, Aliona, it's the other arm, right arm to left leg. That's right, and then bind. All right, so this is the half lotus seated four corners pose in a balance, right? All right. So that was the last thing that came to my head for the compass. All right, let's recline onto the back. And let's just stretch out, arms overhead, toes point away, and just extend, all right? Because we took a lot of work to the spine, let's take some extension first. All right, release to take the recline twisting. Left knee comes in, left arm out to a T, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist to the other direction. Come back to center, hugging both knees in. Come to think of it, it's actually two of my colleagues, Maureen and Anira. Anira was also asking for Vishwamitrasana, and then Maureen was asking for Vishva yesterday. So it's actually two fellow teachers that have asked me. So this video is dedicated to you guys, okay? All right, release your feet to the floor, sliding the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed. And beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take your seat, let's take your non-dominant shin on top. And then reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Enough room. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.